Okay, so earlier today I did a package opening of a package that I thought came from my very good friend Sean, but it turned out it was from my very, very dear friend, longtime childhood best buddy of mine, Aligar. I wasn't expecting anything, that's why, that threw me off. And again, I just want to showcase that, give a, uh, not a synopsis, but a just a recap. He sent me a 2 terabyte Western Digital drive. Okay, so this is great. And then for my mom, this AC adapter. Okay, so once again, thank you so much, Aligar, for the very, very kindly, generous surprise package you sent to me. That terabyte, it's brand new. This right here, what a boon. So thank you, much love to you, my brother. Thank you so much for this. And then I checked in the mail. It's all under lock and key. I opened up my mail and then saw that there's a key in there, and it's to the bottom portion, and that's where the big packages go. And I had this waiting for me. This is from Sean. As you can see, he used a movie club box. So I told you you can go ahead and watch the other one, which was really from Aligar. It was the the mistake of who I thought sent it. So go ahead and watch that. I guess I can just quickly summarize that. It was something from the movie, the Disney Movie Club, that I wanted, but I was no longer part of the club. So Sean, it's the same kind of movie that he wanted too. So he ordered two along with other stuff for himself, and then I reimbursed him, of course. And he decided to send me. I thought it was just going to be like a small package. I didn't expect a big box like this. So he decided to send me just a few more items, right? In addition to what I ordered through the Disney Movie Club through him. So, my God, let us see what this is, shall we? I want to thank you big time, Sean. Absolutely. Thanks so much for sending this to me. More importantly, thanks so much for letting me order through you, the Disney Club, the movie that I wanted. And you're going to see what that is. The rest of the other stuff is going to be a very, very nice surprise. So let's go see. Also, my good longtime friend Xenoc let me know that there's a Path of Exiles DLC trailer has come out I think it's called Scourge. So I want to do a reaction to that and check it out. Who knows, that might entice me to come back to it and give it like a third try, a third chance. The thing why it seems like I'm not giving it a chance is because, and I keep coming back to D2R, even though I know D2R has only been out for like 3 weeks almost, but or 2.5 weeks, or 2 weeks maybe. It's because with D2R, Diablo 2 Resurrected, Diablo 2 is very familiar to me. It's just very hard to, I did try Path of Exiles before some years back, but again, still, it was new to me. And I tried it for a little while, and there are things that were different. And I think the fact that it was just a free game, free to play, and then there's little micromanagement things that you can choose to buy, but not absolutely necessary at all. That's another thing that kind of dissuaded me too from continuing on further. I was like, oh, this is just a cheap, free knockoff. You get what you pay for kind of thing. And then I looked at the skill tree, and it was pretty vast. And I get it. I understand you're unlocking constellations. Quite cool. You unlock, you want to go the way of the lion or something with a snake, and it's, really cool. But I want to give it another chance, and I'll try not to let the not being familiar with that lore too much get in the way. I still love Diablo 2, both for nostalgic reasons, and I just think it's a very solid a RPG, again though with caveats, and I do want to put out my review for it. There are issues I do have, still minor, and they do not supersede what I love about the game. Let's see now if there's a note first. There's a lot of this bubble wrap, you know. Oh, it's like one long one. Oh, I think there's a... Yeah, I don't see a note. So, okay, I see how this is. Okay, so he's got it like this. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is just take them out of the bag, okay, one by one. So let's see what we have. Looks like we're starting off, I can see it at the top, with the one that I'm familiar with, the one that I ordered, originally intended, you know, and that is, and I have the DVD. I have the DVD right over here. Hold on. Okay, right over here. Well, first I'm going to show it, and I'm going to show the DVD. The Black Cauldron. This is a Disney Movie Club exclusive. Whew, so great to have this on Blu, because this was my other edition, and I may even have the VHS somewhere. But yeah, very nice still, solid, and I always take care of my stuff, so it's just all immaculate. So that's Black Cauldron. And oh, let's take a look at these covers. You know, very cool, very nice. Yeah. And you know, we have Gurgi down in the bottom, and then Elowen, I think her name is Princess Elowen. Tell me her name. Ellenway, and Finn Flam. I think his name is Fluter Flam. His name is Fluter Flam. He's a minstrel. Very cool. The bard in this, and then we have Gurgi. Me munchies and crunchies. Here, take it. This is all you cared about. Whips it at him. His name is Terran, right? Master Terran, or maybe he just called him Master, right? Master has many friends. Gurgi has none. Gurgi, no. Oh, just brings a tear to my eye. This is a childhood favorite of mine that kind of grew into a childhood favorite. I saw this in the theaters with my parents and my brother, with my family, and I didn't like it as much. You know, I guess I was expecting it to be like a musical. This is one of the more darker themed, film, or Disney film. You know, I don't even know why I friggin' moved this over here on that side. There we go, that's better. I put it on the left monitor when I'm Let's Playing, but yeah, much better. So I was just expecting something different. I was expecting something just lighthearted, like your typical, you know, Disney cartoons, like Lady and the Tramp and all that, Cinderella, all that great stuff. So that kind of threw me off. Later on, you know, when I saw it again on VHS, I actually liked it a bit more. And then, you know, I'd watch with my dad again, and I just immediately loved it, like the third time, you know. So, just, you know, me munchies and crunchies, you know, and I just love it. And this really feels like an RPG campaign, or Dungeons and Dragons campaign, you know what I mean? Because you have Terran, who dreams of being, you know, he's an aspiring hero, and you have a pig, Henwen, you know, the female pig who can either, like, she foresees the future, or she could divine where something is hidden, you know, which is why the villain in this is the Horned King, and he deals in necromancy, and he's trying to find the self-titled here, the Black Cauldron, because, you know, he wants to raise an army of the dead, literally necromancy at its finest. So it's very dark. There's actually a little bit of blood in this. Very not solely for kids. Too young of a kid will maybe have a problem with it. But you know, it's not to say kids maybe can't see it, but maybe it's better if they see it in like a group, you know, or with the parents. You know what I mean? It's such a great one that appeals both to child and adult. I love this. And bonus features, we have deleted scenes, the fair folk. So yeah, there's like a deleted scene with them. Short Trick or Treat starring Donald Duck and his 3 nephews. Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. When ghosts and let me see. Every post is a ghost if you got a witch's brew. And if you want your gate to circulate, oh, we could do that too. That's it. Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. When ghosts and goblins by the score ring the bell to your front door, you better not be stingy or your nightmares will come true. Boo. Y'all remember that? Witch Sizel. That's that cartoon. You know, how perfect is this for Halloween? Now, what's odd is I believe the special feature are basically more or less the same on here. Yeah, they look like they're the same. It comes with the trick or treat thing, but you know, to just have it on blue and the better quality, you know, I'm gonna assume is a better quality. I'm gonna find out, but you know, it's just more than enough for me. Now, on to the surprise titles. These are completely a surprise for me. So let's see what we have. Oh my lord. And it's in the bag already and everything. These are, I mean, Sean keeps his stuff in immaculate condition. So this is a real joy. And it is one I do not have. Yeah, so great. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Please, Eddie. What's his name, Eddie? Please, Eddie. Right? I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. You know, Jessica Rabbit. Of course, an animated hottie. You're never going to see a cartoon like this. You know, especially just the rights. Is it the rights or the copyrights alone? You know, mixing. You know, like. MGM, you know, like Tom and Jerry's with the Warner Brothers, you know, cartoons and Looney Tunes and all manner of cartoons, combining all those things in Disney with Mickey Mouse and all them, Porky Pig, having them all mixed together, you know, is just is a real treat to watch, especially for fans of cartoons, you know, the cartoons from the golden age era, which I am. You know, I grew up always watching Tom and Jerry and Mighty Mouse, all of that, Popeye. So to see them all in here, and then Roger Rabbit being the newbie of them all, and you know, you have the baby in there who's really just an adult, but a baby, and there's even like a cartoon short with that baby, and I forgot the title of it. So I'm very glad to now have this, and this truly is does not just appeal to cartoon fans, but also for fans of film noir, because you know, you have Bob Hoskins' character as the Private Dick. So cool. So yeah. Our next one, what could it be? Oh, how beautiful. I do not have this steelbook. I think maybe I have... Okay, what I have is a... well, here it is. Cinderella steelbook. This is a Best Buy exclusive, and I thought I had... I think this is like maybe a newer edition of the steel. Huge thank you for this. So I think I might have... There's another... Okay, 2024. Okay, I think there's an older one. The one steelbook before this one, I think it was kind of like blue themed background steelbook. And I think it might have been like a pre-order thing. So it came empty, and then you're supposed to transfer it. I think. But then I have that, and then I also have this Target exclusive digibook of Cinderella. You know, Jacques, and I think his name was Jacques. You know, the three mice, Gus, all of them. Very cool. Okay, hold on. There we are. Okay, but yeah, let me get back to this one. This beautiful purple steelbook. I love it. I love Cinderella. So this is love. So this is love. So this is what makes life divine. I'm all aglow. And now I know. Yeah, it's so great. Cinderella, Gus, Lucifer. I think they call him Lucifer. That cat. So great. And then the three, not three, the two wicked sisters. What's the two or three now? What the hell? How come I can't remember? I think it's the two wicked sisters. That's right. And that Cinderella being like the third sister and like a slave. There is actually a spin-off. I think there's 3 sequels to this. I think Cinderella 2 followed. It was like a compilation of, not a compilation, but a anthology one where there's like 3 different stories, and one of them followed they were both kind of skinny. I can't remember the big feet, long feet sister. That one, and she gets her happy ending, and I love that. And I remember, was it that one? Was it Cinderella 3? Because Cinderella 3, where it comes back to this, but the wicked stepmother gets a hold of the wand and changes how things go. So things didn't work out so well for Cinderella. And then she has to go back. I think it's called like A Twist in Time. And that is the one where it's Hayden Panettiere has her music video, Still Believe. Well, and I still believe in not make believe. I still believe in destiny, that you and I were meant to be. I still wish on a star from the skies up above, and I really believe in love. Beautiful song by Hayden Panettiere, that music video. And I think the Blu-ray release of that didn't have it, nada. The DVD, I believe, has it. So that's just kind of odd. It didn't transfer over. I don't have it yet. I got to get Cinderella 3, but I would like to get the DVD of it, as well as the Blue. But, the DVD for the sole purpose of having that music video on that, the beautiful Hayden Panettiere and that beautiful song. But I love Cinderella, classic fairy tale ending. Love it. Let's see what else we have. Huge thank you so far, Sean. This is just a grab bag of goodies, grab bag of surprise, and I absolutely love it. Truly. It's like a grab bag, but I get everything from in the bag, so. Oh, Lord, what the hell? This. What a gift. This is fantastic. Hold on, I have to put the rest of this down because, you know what? Matter of fact, let me. Hold on. Okay. Sorry that it's running a little long. I also want to make sure. Yeah, no note. But okay, this thing here. My God. This is a 4-film compilation box set, and it's a musical. And I do love my musicals. Come on. We have. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't seen these films except maybe bits and pieces of Singing in the Rain. Was that Fred Astaire in it? I can't recall. Or Fred Astaire, I believe. But we have The Bandwagon. We have Calamity Jane, Kiss Me Kate, and Singing in the Rain. Of course, I'm familiar with the titles, just have not seen them. And look at this little collage of all the films together. Of course, who doesn't know? I'm singing in the rain. I think that's Fred Astaire. I think, I could be wrong, and Debbie Reynolds over here. Um, just absolutely gorgeous. If you don't know Debbie Reynolds, the mother of Carrie Fisher, who's Princess Leia, and they both kind of died like basically the same time, almost like one day apart, something like that, 1 or 2 days apart. Just, and I think one of her last words of Debbie Reynolds is, "I go to join my daughter." So very, very sad. Um, Fantastic. We have 3D and 2D versions of Kiss Me Kate, plus exclusive collectible art cards. I love those lobby cards. It's truly, lobby cards were back in the day, before they became like collectible things. They can range from anywhere around this size or a little bit smaller even, sometimes even a little bit bigger. They would be used in conjunction or even sometimes instead of the movie posters, and they would hang them up in wherever various places to advertise the film to bring awareness to it. And these lobby cards would always be like beautiful, and the purpose of these movie posters in the days of old, in the golden age era, and the lobby cards was to just kind of entice you. That's why the pictures are always big and bright and colorful, so you look at them, and it's meant to, oh, how much is a ticket? Okay, and you're gonna want to go into the theater and check out the film. So I love it. Okay, yeah, it is Fred Astaire. Okay, we have starring, and it's just, it doesn't differentiate who's in what film, but we have Fred Astaire, Doris Day, Howard Keel, Catherine Grayson, Gene Kelly. So maybe it was Gene Kelly. It might have been Gene Kelly in Singing in the Rain, and Debbie Reynolds. Debbie Reynolds and other greats. Let me just find out. I have to know. Gene Kelly. Yeah, I'm sorry. So we have Gene Kelly, Donald O'Connor. Okay. So like I said, I'm familiar with the films, just haven't seen them. The one I'm mostly familiar with is Singing in the Rain. And I do love my musicals. I mean, and I love like Audrey Hepburn. What was that one I started to watch some time back, and I never finished it. My Fair Lady. Beautiful, beautiful Audrey Hepburn film. The rain pours mostly in Spain. Oh, okay. Anyways, yeah, thank you. Huge thank you for this musicals box set. Huge thank you. Much love to you. Wow. It's like a digibook. You see that? Okay. So here we go. Oh, Jesus. This is, I would have been more than content with just what I ordered, and you went ahead and you just sent me all this great stuff, to go along with. And I mean, and that musicals box set is, straight, is still into shrink wrap and everything, and same thing with that Cinderella. So, oh wow, that is so incredible of you. Thank you. I'm trying to also see if there's like a note, and still no note inside here. So, let's see what we have. Oh God, straight from your collection again. I love this one. Yeah, James Caan, Kathy Bates. I think you already know it, and if you don't, by those two names put together, the name Stephen King is going to give it away, because we have here Misery. Okay, she is, of course, his biggest fan. You know what they used to do to slaves in the old days to keep them from running away? They used a little technique called hobbling. Right, remember that? There's a 2x4 in between his ankles on the inside. Ouch. That. And this is the scene right over here. Look at that. Paul Sheldon used to write for a living. Now he's writing to stay alive. Yeah. And directed by Rob Reiner. Yeah, this is such a great one. Stephen King, of course, the famous horror novelist, but he's done other things aside from horror. He does great drama as well. Look at Shawshank, look at The Green Mile. So he's more than just like something like It. Even post-apocalyptic horror with The Stand. But yeah, Misery is a great one. I haven't seen this one, to be honest, in a long, long time. I remember renting this one on VHS, back in the day. And I just I loved it, of course. Um, his car, I believe, if memory serves, uh, crashes and or doesn't start, or he gets in some kind of accident, I think, in the snow, and then she comes across and rescues him, and he wakes up and he's in her bed, or like the guest room bed, and it's all hell from there. And I remember after the hobbling, he's in the wheelchair and she's out there shoveling the snow or something. He's looking out the window, and he's hobbled, and she looks at him and she waves, and here's him. That pissed me off when she did that, physically maimed him and crippled him. Damn you, Kathy Bates. But yeah, Kathy Bates, both of these, just such fine actors. And James Caan, I also enjoyed him in Elf and in Eraser as the villain. Sometimes we take things for granted, like swallowing solid food. Yeah, it's as the villain in Eraser. So yeah, very, very cool to have that. On the kind of like similar topic in terms of about a writer, and it stars Charlotte Rampling. I recommend also the film to go alongside with that one, even though they're pretty much completely different, called Swimming Pool. And it stars Charlotte Rampling, and she's also a writer, and she goes away to like Tuscany or something to kind of brainstorm better. I think her boss said that she could stay at her like vacation home there. And I don't want to spoil anything, but it's a fantastic, beautiful film, and sometimes a bit surreal, and let's say there's times where you can't believe, is this really happening, or is it, I'll say, something else. I don't want to spoil too much, but oh Lord, Halloween 2. This is a steelbook again from your own private collection. I'm taking it that it's these are upgrades, and then you're sending me your regular Blu-rays. I take it you've upgraded them to 4K. Beautiful. I do love Halloween 2. I know that with the new Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills, they're making it like it's Halloween and then comes the Halloween 2018 and then Halloween Kills, and that's like going to be the new trilogy. But this one is pretty underrated, and I don't think the critics liked it as much, especially coming off of the first one, but I still dug this one. This one started to give Michael Myers the supernatural kind of element to him, and abilities, because I think in the first one they really made it seem like he's just a psychopathic killer, the brother of Laurie Strode, aka Jamie Lee Curtis. And of course at the end, when down in Pleasance, Dr. Loomis shoots him off the balcony, and then looks back down again, and he's gone, so which that scene was kind of pay tribute to that. You mentioned money, tribute I say, the tender kind that all women must pay. Brightag. Sorry, different film. Sorry, I had Red Sonja. Anyways, they paid tribute to that scene of getting shot off the balcony and then looking down, seeing the corpse, and then looking away. Your attention is diverted elsewhere. You look back down and the body is gone. Well, they did that again in Halloween 2018, but this time they flipped the script, and it was Michael Myers who, I think, threw or tossed or knocked Jamie Lee Curtis out the window, and then Jamie Lee Curtis was gone, the body was gone. So yeah, very, very cool. And this one takes place solely in the hospital. I remember seeing this, renting this on VHS, back in the day, and watching with my mom. And there's a brutal kill where he kills someone. I think it was like a nurse and like an orderly or something. They're having a little I don't know what the word. They went to have sex down in the boiler room area, or like the basement area or something, and there's a vat of hot water, and they can relegate the temperature of that, so they made it a little warm and it's bubbly. Michael Myers, of course, he turns that shit up, and I believe he kills the man like at another spot, I think where you control the temperature, and then I think that's where he turns up the heat. When he goes back to that nurse, that girl, which like I said, I think she's a nurse. It's been kind of a little while. I believe she's a nurse, and starts drowning her in that water, and then he'll pull her face up, and then start to drown her again and pull it up. And each time the head comes back up from the water, there are boils. Her skin is bubbling up, because it's super super hot. So and my mom's watching. It's just like, oh, this is sick. This is brutal. Well, he is brutal. He's merciless. He is brutal. He's merciless. He has no mercy. And I was like, just watching this, like, what the, Anyways, yeah, I remember scenes like that. This is a great one. I think there was another kill where he put the X-ray machine on some guy's face and just put it on full blast. I think that's this film, unless I'm thinking it's a different one put out by Scream, and I just can no longer remember the title. Also in a hospital, but never mind. I don't want to waste time lingering on that, and I do have the film as well. Well, anyways, yeah, Halloween 2, great one, and what's funny is Halloween 2018 and then the Halloween Kills. It's like two variations of the Jamie Lee Curtis trilogy, because that you have Halloween 1, you have Halloween 2018, and you have Halloween Kills. There's one trilogy right there. Then you have the trilogy where it goes Halloween 1, right, from 78 or 79, was it? Halloween 2, right? And then Halloween H2O. You see what I'm saying? So that's really, really cool. And in here, he was burning up in the at the end in the hospital, and that's when Jamie Lee Curtis's son, played by Josh Hartnett, in H2O, said, "Come on, he's dead. You said you said it yourself. You saw him burn in the hospital," and referring back to this film. So this one, still also holds a special place in my heart, and I love it as well. And seems like he's a little bit less mysterious in this one. He's showcased a bit more versus in the first Halloween. He's just known as the Shape, and he tried to keep his actual presence, even though you do see it, but it's kept more of like a secret in a way. You just kind of show it as a shape, or that figure that in the shadows. But I'm looking forward to Halloween Kills. Matter of fact, I think it's on Peacock now, so I can go ahead and check that out, and I think I will. I want to thank you, Sean, big time, for all of these delicious goodies. I have so much to consume, and I will. Not only for the Black Cauldron, so fantastic, love that, love this, but for these other kindly generous titles that you have gifted me. Huge thank you, and huge thank you most importantly for your friendship. So much love to you. So I got, again, I'm gonna give a quick recap. I already showed you that Black Cauldron. So then we have also Halloween 2, kind of going backwards here. Misery. Cinderella. Okay, Cinderella. Who Framed Roger Rabbit. 25th anniversary. Okay. And, of course, the musicals box set, which is 4 movies in one in this set in digibook format. And the 4 movies, again, are The Bandwagon, Calamity Jane, Kiss Me Kate, and Singin' in the Rain, which is the one I'm mostly familiar with and have seen some of that film and bits of it. So it's like right off the bat, this is 4 films, 4, and then we have 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it just goes on, you know. Okay. So there we go. 9 films. Thank you so much. I look forward to playing some D2R with you whenever you get the chance. If you even have an interest in getting back to LOTRO, Lord of the Rings Online, let me know as well, because I know someone else, which is 12 Inches Folded, that's interested in going back to that game as well. And I have Scum, because that was a kindly gift via Steam, gifted to me by my very dear friend Aligar. So if you have Scum as well, that's a new game. That's something we can do too. So yeah, so thanks so much for watching, and thanks so much, Sean, for all the kindly gifts. And I look forward to continuing our top 75 hangouts. A hangout of our top 75 movies, favorite films. Sorry. And yeah, that's it. Happy Halloween.